Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am going to share a kind of thank you card. It is a thank you card for a friend of mine, and I had to make a card for her. And I thought this one turned out really cute, so I thought I would share it for today's video. So it says, "Your kindness means so much more than you will ever know." And I haven't used this stamp set in a long time. It is Painted Harvest. So it is this stamp set right here, and I thought, you know, I'm going to use this even though it is more of a fall. You can use any color you want, but I really love the sunflower look of it, and sunflowers are very spring-like, so I decided to use this one for this card. So what you're going to need is, I even use the sentiment from there, so what you're going to need is a basic 5.5 by 4 1/4. This is the thick Whisper White. You're going to need a piece of designer series paper, and I'm using this diagonal print, and this one is from the Botanical Butterfly. This was a freebie during celebration, and it is the back of one of these butterfly. So if you got that, if you don't, use some other kind of like striped or diagonal paper like this. And then I also cut another piece, and this is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then another piece of Whisper White that's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to show you how to cut these to get this kind of diagonal cut here. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring up the scoring tool, cutting tool here. And sorry for the reflection, but it is kind of overcast today, so I needed my extra light on. Okay, for this diagonal piece, you are just going to line up this corner to this corner, and we are going to cut across. So this will be your corner piece right here for that. And this one you can just use on another card. So then we're going to take this other Whisper White, and this one's a little bit trickier. We are going to line this point up with the 2.5 inch mark here, and I have to think about this when I do it. And we are going to cut from here to the corner. That little corner's in that groove. So that's your piece for the other opposite side. So it's going to go like that. So the two pieces will fit together. So just pay attention to which way you're cutting it, where to place your diagonal cut. Alright, so that is it. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to just go ahead and adhere this piece, and then we're going to stamp our image on the other piece, and then we'll attach that. So I'm just going to line this up, and I like that it's longer, so I can line it up just right to the edge here. I can keep it straight. Alright, so for this piece, make sure you're stamping the right side. It's going to go this way. So we are going to stamp here. And for this one, I'm using crushed curry, pumpkin pie, and I'm going to use some crumb cake and some old olive for the leaves. So we're going to stamp the larger one first in the crushed curry, and we're going to stamp 3 of them, and we're going to stamp this one off first. Then we're going to stamp one right at the bottom here, and then we're going to stamp one right up here at the corner. And then the next layer, this is 2-step stamping, so we're going to take the next one and do it in pumpkin pie. And I usually take these 3 little points and kind of line them up, and make sure your circle is within this circle. And then we're going to do this one. And then we're going to do this one. those pretty? I just love how those look. And then we're going to do the crumb cake. We're going to do the center with crumb cake. I really have missed this stamp set. I really like it. So on the leaves now, we're going to do this a little different because I don't want that long stem. So I am just going to ink it up. I'm going to hang off that. I'm just going to stamp the part at the top here, and I'm going to leave that stem. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp there. So I'm not inking up the stem part. I'm just inking up mostly the leaves. And don't be afraid to go off the paper. It looks more natural when it goes off. And then one more, I think we'll do on this side. And then we have our little flowers there. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do here is stamp the sentiment. So I'm going to close these all up so they don't. And I'm using Memento Black for the sentiment. Make sure you ink this one up good because it's a large sentiment. And then we're going to stamp this one, and I think I need to ink it up a bit more in the middle. Yeah. We're going to stamp this down right in this area, and I'm going right over those leaves there. And for something this big, I usually hold it down there for a minute. And there's your sentiment. Alright, so now we're ready to attach it to the card. I really love this stamp set. I totally forgot about it. It's been so long. And by the way, I believe this one is carrying over. It is not retiring. So then we're going to line this up with the bottom and the side here. And I am going to use some of our adhesive backed sequins. And we're just going to use the little like white color because I don't want it taken away too much from the flowers. So let me grab my little, take your pick tool here. Well, let's use this one, my little piercer. And we're just going to put a few on here. Let's see. I don't like to put way too many. Let's see. Should I put one there? And maybe one up here. Yeah. I think that's fine. That's 4. Let's do one more. I like to do odd numbers. Let's do one up here. Alright, so that's it. So there you have it. And it's got the little sequins. I don't know if you can catch that in there because they are white, but they really do give a lot of little shimmer to it. So there it is. Here's the other one. I hope you enjoyed it. And as you can see, sometimes it makes a difference where you cut, because this one I cut up a little bit taller. I actually like it better, a little bit shorter. So just be mindful where you cut, but it doesn't matter. It's just really just as pretty. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye.